Fear is the strongest emotion that a human has. We have to let go of that so that we can move into a new direction. Fear holds us back, it cripples us. And too many people are bound up in it. That's one of the things I've been told to tell people is to let go of fear. Also to let go of karma. Those are the two main things, because we drag karma around. It's like a lot of baggage and garbage, and it holds us back and makes us sick. Until we can dump these things, we're not going to be able to move forward into the new world, the new dimension, and the new frequencies. But that was my main message I've been told to tell people, is to release karma, because in anything that's going to hold you back, we don't need. Karma is the garbage and the baggage we carry around with us through the different lifetimes. Sometimes it goes to a relationship, and sometimes we've had the relationship with the same people through many lifetimes, set up a pattern on the same life, the same situations repeating itself again and again. Because if you don't work it out, you have to come back and do it over again. And before you come into a life, you're on the other side, you're reviewing your life you just left. And karma is the law of balance, cause and effect. If you've done something in the other life, you don't get out of it. Not even this life either. Everything you do, what goes around comes around. But when you're on the other side, you discuss the life you've just left with those people you were involved with. And you'll say, well, we didn't do such a good job, did we? Let's go back and try it again. This time you be the husband, I'll be the wife. You be the mother, I'll be the daughter. You can switch roles around any way you want. But you're brought back into the same situation again and again. That's why a lot of people can't understand, why do I keep drawing the same thing to me over and over again, the same kind of people, the same kind of situation? It's because they have not worked it out yet. They've not figured it out. The same situation again and again. And this is what happens. And if you don't work it out, you're going to have to come back and do it again with the same people. So the idea is to do it now, to get rid of it now. Get rid of the garbage and the baggage. And you can identify it by those feelings. Is there something about the situation that doesn't feel right? One of the best ways to get rid of it is just to forgive the person and release it and let it go. And I've had clients that tell me, I can't forgive them and let them go. You don't know what they did to me. But as long as they're holding on to it, that's karma. When you release it, you've let it go and you don't have that karma anymore. But they have a terrible time doing it because they're so stuck with that. But until you can release it and let the person go with love, you say, you go your way, I'll go mine, it's not working, let's tear up the contract. We're just not going to work anymore. You go your way, I'll go mine. When you do that, it's like a miracle happens. You don't have to do it face to face. You can do it mentally to the person, saying enough is enough. I've had it. You go your way, I'll go mine, we tear up the contract. And then when it happens, all of a sudden they can't push the buttons anymore. It's only a game anyway. You ever notice that? People know what buttons to push to get you upset, to get you angry, to get a reaction out of you. Once you forgive them, let it go and release it, they can't push the buttons anymore. It doesn't bother you anymore. Then it's no fun, and they stop. But then you release out of it, and you go on to your next lesson, which may or may not be better, but at least it's a different lesson. And then you get to where you realize when you are creating karma, and you know how to stop it before it goes any further. That's what this time is all about, getting rid of the karma. Don't carry it any further, and try not to create any more. That's what this time is about right now. And I said earlier, getting rid of the fear. The fear and the karma, the two things you've got to let go of. But we're coming to a time, especially with the new earth, where the karma won't exist anymore. Those that still have it and hang on to it are not going to move forward. The main cause of cancer, especially in the intestinal area, is holding on to anger, holding on to it, not being able to talk about it, not being able to release it. And after a while, it just begins to churn around, begins to eat away at the organs, and it creates cancer because we hold everything within. That's the main thing I've found with cancer. The person can't talk about it, they can't release it. And I had one man that come to me who had cancer in every part of his body. Every time the doctors would operate on one part, it would come back in another part. He'd operate there and would come back somewhere else in his body. And I asked him, "Are you angry at anything?" He said, "Yes, my ex-wife, I hate her. She has the children and she won't let me see them." And I said, "The only way you're going to get rid of this is to forgive her and release her and let her go." He said, "I can't do that. I can't forgive her. If I forgive her, she has won." I said, "She will win if she kills you." It's that simple. We don't hurt anybody else. We're only hurting ourselves by holding all of these things in. And that's what I do in my work, is to get people to realize this.